Hello everybody and welcome back to Skyrim Special Edition. In the last episode we went to Riften, met with the Thieves Guild and gained information on where Esbern was, and we found him, located him, and brought him back here to Riverwood to talk with Delphine. He told us what we need to do next to take down Alduin and the dragons. We're going to head in the direction of Rorikstead and go towards the Skyhaven Temple and see what information we can obtain. Okay, so change of plans. We kind of got ambushed by a dragon out of nowhere when I was heading towards the path of Rorikstead. I probably need my bow. Yeah, that would be nice. Oh my god! Hello! That's terrifying. Okay, we're gonna get the bow. We're gonna do this. Oh my god. Why are you spitting rainbows at me, bro? I probably go over here. I don't even know where this dragon came from. I was confused on why it was taking so long to get on Alfield, my horse. And then he just dropped from the sky and was like, hey, what's up? Now it's choosing violence on elk. What did the elk do to you? If anything, you should choose violence on me. There we go. Oh my god. It's a dragon. Lydia, where were you the entire time? I mean, I guess she was using her bow. She was so pissed off. She's like, how dare you attack the dragon? Hi, elk or deer. Oh yeah, that is not a deer. That looks like an elk. It doesn't seem bothered. It's just like, you know what? You saved my people,
I've got your back.
my herd from this dragon, so I'm chilling with you now. I'm so confused. Okay, so this is gonna be a bit tricky, but I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna steal your totems first. Can I just get past all of them? Actually, genuinely curious. Never should come here. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Well, Delphine and Esbern showed up the minute we came in here, so I don't know how I exactly got in here safely, but I guess it works. I don't know where they were outside, though.
These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You have the symbol for king, and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom. Yes, that's it. The symbol on the pillar on the left.
So is he gonna tell me?
Given that Skyhaven Temple was sealed against the return of the dragonborn, I will try turning all the pillars to that symbol.
Okay.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
Alright. They're not... Why did they go around? Are they okay? Guys, there was a bridge. Okay. Don't go on the traps, though. Please. I'm pretty sure if we step on those, it's gonna light up. Fuck.
Wait!
Yeah.
Why are you stopping?
We should be careful here.
Yeah.
See these symbols on the floor?
Yep.
Esbern's right. Look like pressure plates.
So, I'm guessing
Be careful.
Yeah, I have to go first, I'm guessing. Oh my god. Maybe I pull the chain over there? He's just looking at me like, are you going?
Be careful.
Oh my god. Alright, let's try this again.
Be careful.
How did I not set it off that time?
Looks safe now. Let's move.
What?
Yes, I think.
I'm so confused. Was it just the tiles I stepped on? I guess so. This looks kind of suspicious.
Wonderful. Remarkably well preserved.
But there's a chest. You're just gonna... Okay. Oh. I guess it wasn't much. Technically. This is something though.
Here's the blood seal. Another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn.
Oh?
Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered even Cyrodiil?
Seal on the floor.
Activate blood seal. Oh. Okay.
It's coming to life.
What's it do?
You did it.
Oh.
After you, Dragonborn. You should have the honor of being the first to set foot in Skyrim.
And no telling what we might find inside.
Well, I guess we'll find out. Okay, so I was having issues for a minute because they were not, like, cooperating with me. I kept trying to attack a wall, so hopefully
Right behind
he's
you.
good now. Lydia is also here all of a sudden. I have not seen her the entire time, but she is here now. So there's also loot somewhere over there, and I'll get that if this works.
Isn't it amazing?
What, the wall? I just want to know how to defeat Alduin.
Ah, of course. Not everyone has an appreciation for the artistic wonders of the... Let me see if I can find the right panel. Ah, thank you. Excellent. Now, where were we?
Okay, so he's cooperating, finally. Delphine's also cooperating and not trying to fight a wall,
Here it
so that's good.
Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the wall.
Yeah.
You see, here is falling from the sky. The Nord tongues, masters of the voice, are arrayed against it.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory and mythic symbolism. Yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout, but there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to dragons. Or
What's
even
on your
Alduin
mind?
himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and her.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky?
Technically we don't know, but the Greybeards might know.
You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice.
What do you have against the Greybeards?
If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards?
The Greybeards may have a point. Power is dangerous, and don't worry, I'm not afraid of my own power. Power can be dangerous in the wrong hands, but I'm not exactly afraid of it at the same time.
Good. The Greybeards can teach you a lot, but don't let them turn you away from your destiny. You're Dragonborn, and you're the only one who can stop Alduin. Don't forget it.
I'd better go see what Arngir knows about this show.
Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you. What do you need,
Look here,
Dragonborn?
in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place. in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive long swords. Now they need their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history.
I'm going to loot what I can from here, and then we're gonna go speak to the Greybeards. Alright, so we were able to get to High Hrothgar finally. We got some new armor, new shield, and a sword called Dragonbane. It's pretty cool, reminds me of Katana, but it's just a very long sword. We're gonna head inside and speak to the Greybeards and see what they can offer us for help. Alright, so he's just sitting here eating bread. Hello, sir.
Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn.
Yeah, I kind of need the shout used to defeat Alduin.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
Doesn't matter. It was recorded on Alduin's wall. The Blaze helped me find out about it. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't tell him this. I don't know if I should tell him this, and then this is kind of sassy, but... No, let's be sassy.
Yes. For matters of such gravity, we need to know where you stand. Or who you stand with.
Who I stand with is my business. I have nothing to hide. The Blades helped me find out about, yeah.
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
The Blades are helping me. I'm not their puppet. The Blades just want to defeat Alduin, don't you? Or at least the Blades aren't keeping secrets from me. I like how he's just angrily eating his bread the entire time. Yeah, don't you want to defeat Alduin?
What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn.
Kind of a messed up way to think about it. So you won't help me?
No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
I don't know what that meant.
Wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make.
So can you teach me this shout?
No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice.
I thought you knew all the words of power. What's so bad about Dragonrend? If the shout is lost, how can I defeat Alduin? Lydia, what are you doing? You just took his chair! Okay. Yeah, what's so bad about it?
It was created by those
gosh.
who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. Lydia, can you relax? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I thought you knew them all.
But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you.
Okay, if it's lost, how can I defeat Alduin?
Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
Who is Paarthurnax?
He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice.
Why haven't I met him yet?
He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
Okay, how do I get to the top of the mountain to see him?
Only those whose
Lydia.
voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Parthenax. Path
get
to
going, then.
Parthenax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
You will show me the way?
Look.
Clear sky shift?
Core. I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Parthenax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
So we have the shout. I guess we just go ahead and shout at this pathway.
Look!
So we're at the third of the world now. There's no one here. Oh my god, hello. Is this him?
Drem Yolok, greetings, Wundernik. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strulmach, my mountain?
I wasn't expecting you to be a dragon. You're the master of the Greybeards. I think you already know who I am. Yeah, oh, you're a dragon?
I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
I need to learn the Dragon Wren shout. Can you teach me?
Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. The word calls you. Go to it. A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do.
He's kind of intimidating.
You can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova.
Okay, so you want me to fire breathe at you? Alright.
Yes, Sosedo Vlostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
Can you teach me the Dragon Wren shout?
I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
How did you know I came for a Dragon Wren? The Greybeards didn't want me to come at all. Do you know Dragon Wren or not? Yeah, how did you know?
Alduin Comate Teed. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
So how do I exactly learn it then?
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
That's none of your business. I need to stop Alduin. I like this world. I don't want it to end. Yeah, pretty much this one. It's not just about stopping him. Yeah.
Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lean Vokin. Would you stop the next world from being born?
I didn't come here to debate philosophy with you. The next world will have to take care of itself. That's kind of... I don't like either of these answers. I guess this one.
Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name throat of the world?
No, dragons like mountains, right? I never thought about it. You said you were going to answer my question. I'll just be a smartass.
True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated.
Using the dragon rune shout, right?
Yes and no. Viknuzny Karon. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragon Rend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
An Elder Scroll, what's that? Are you saying the ancient Nords sent Alduin for it in time? I would think this would be a better question.
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
What is the Elder Scroll?
How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwalan. They are Fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Sulier.
Okay, how does any of this help me?
Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kel, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Is he telling me he wants me to go back in time to learn this? Do you know where I can find an Elder Scroll?
Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I.
Esbern or Arngir might have some idea?
Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
What do I do with the Elder Scroll when I find it?
Return it here to the Tid Ahran. Then, Kele Vomindok. Nothing is certain with such things. But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Ahran will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. Then you will feel, know Dragonrend in the power of its first expression. You will see them, Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir.
How could an Elder Scroll cast Alduin through time?
Vomindok, I do not know. Perhaps in the very doing, they erased the knowing of it from time itself. The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned to the flow of time, perhaps also uniquely vulnerable. I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its consequences. Nust Lihon, they would not listen.
You mean you were there?
Yes. There were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin Stur, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow. But they did not trust us, ni Ov. Their inner counsels were kept hidden from us. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall. But all Dove felt the sundering of time itself.
What does the Dragonrend shout actually do?
I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was the first Thum created solely by mortals. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran, incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove.
You're the master of the Greybeards. Do the others come here to train?
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
You meditate on the words? How?
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master: Fus, Faim, and Yol.
Yol?
In your tongue, the word simply means fire. It is change given form, power at its most primal. That is the true meaning of Yol. Solyek, power. You have it, as do all Dove. But power is inert without action and choice. Think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum Ark Mora. What will you burn? What will you spare? Sum Ark Mora.
It's pretty cool, but we'll probably tackle who we're going to talk to
Right
in the
behind
next episode. Maybe we'll meditate with him as well, who knows. But yeah, we were able to go to the Skyhaven Temple, managed to get around the Forsworn there, I think they were named. There's also a dragon there, got around that. Took a bit to get to where we needed in the Skyhaven Temple, but we eventually got what we needed and came here to speak to Parthenax. And yeah, if you liked it, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!